Hello and welcome to the Pokémon FireRed playthrough. It's Flame's World, Harry.
I'm Chris.
I'm Stephen.
And here is the Game Freak logo. Yeah, so overall going into this, what are your thoughts on FireRed then?
Played it.
Good game.
Yeah, good game.
Very good game.
Very good game.
It is, I think in terms of graphics and that, it's a massive improvement over the original ones. It hasn't quite got the same charm as the original ones has, but that's mainly kind of, whole nostalgia thing. But the only thing that, to me, is a negative for it is music. Other than that, I haven't got any complaints. But yeah, for some reason, they're kind of going into the controls here because they're so difficult to work out in Pokemon. Yeah.
Grand Adventure.
Yeah. I'll
Blah,
go
blah,
too
blah, blah.
fast. Yeah, blah blah blah.
It's generic stuff.
Yeah.
Blah blah blah.
There's a little
Move
Pikachu
on.
animation. That'll do. Hey, hi, Professor Oak.
Ah.
Yeah. Yeah. I do one of these intros in every game, and it's fun. Yeah. It's actually this part that threw me off quite a bit. Because I was going to originally record Yellow, as you guys remember I told you. But I couldn't get the emulator to work without showing rote battery.
Oh yeah.
And like, that's not quite as obnoxious as the unregistered hypercam thing, but I'm still not in the mood for getting retrograde, so let's roll with it.
Professor Oak and all the other professors are blind.
Yeah.
They don't know if you're a boy or a girl.
Yeah. Anyway, what am I going to call myself?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, because I'm Batman. Yeah, why not?
Why not?
Yes.
Yeah. Maybe this should be that.
And he can't even remember the name of his grandson. Yeah.
Is this going to be like Joker or someone?
Grandfather of the Year. Nah, he's going to be a more accurate description of what he comes across.
Arse hat.
Nah. What do you reckon? It's a nice description of him.
Maturity.
Yes.
This is it.
Like, no, Grandpa, that's not my name. Silence, pussy.
Mature. Yeah, it's finest. I'm a 12-year-old at heart. I can't help it. Anyway, so for anyone who has never touched a Pokemon game before, basically, yeah, that's actually pretty cool. And I'm showing off the withdrawing an item again, even though I've been doing Ruby. But basically, you are this character Red, or as he is known from now on, Batman. Basically, you go around collecting Pokemons. And that's it.
Well,
there's
the battling.
Why do
yeah,
they actually
gyms,
have
isn't
to
it?
show off all of the controls at the beginning? They're so easy to figure out, and they never did it in red, blue, and green.
No.
A, B, walk, D-pad.
Yeah.
It's like, the only thing you need to do right now is walk.
If you can't walk,
Yeah.
you just fail.
Like, even if you have never touched a video game before in your life, if you see a little button on your Game Boy with an arrow, normally, and you want to go a certain direction, normally you'd try that, wouldn't you? But anyway, here's Oak.
You dare go into the grass?
What I think's interesting is that in Yellow, you have to get a couple of steps into the grass before it'll trigger it.
Yeah.
And I don't know whether it's possible for a wild encounter to come up and glitch the game there or not. Because they would have to manually turn off the encounter rate. Yeah, we're going to laugh every time it says the word pussy.
Yes.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Be patient. Hang on. This, ladies and gentlemen, is Bulbasaur. He will live there forever.
Bulbasaur is awesome.
Yeah, but you're not going to pick him, are you?
No. If there's a Charmander on the table, you are going to pick Charmander. That's how it
Well,
works.
yes, because Charmander's just plain awesome.
Yeah. What am I going to call him? This is totally not a fanboyism moment at all. I swear.
I mean, I couldn't care for any of the people who don't like Charmander in his evolutions.
Yeah. I've just called him Gioeli because Johnny Gioeli is great. Yeah. Anyway, the pussy got the Squirtle. God.
Oh, God.
No, I've just decided in like the last minute that naming him that is the best decision I have ever made in my life. Yeah. Anyway, battling for dummies.
Yeah.
I swear, like, millions of kids managed to make their way through this in red, blue, and yellow without any hardships whatsoever.
Yeah.
Like, but the thing is,
I was clicking growl the whole time.
Why aren't you doing anything?
Yeah. But like, it's the thing, like, in the games where there's like a lot going on now, I can appreciate tutorials because if you never played the game, you might not know what you're meant to do. But every single thing in Pokemon tells you exactly what it does.
Yeah.
like fight. That obviously means fight.
Run
Bag
away.
means look in your bag. Run means run.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pokemon means Pokemon.
Yeah. Your point is irrelevant because Pokemon.
Yes.
Yeah. Beat the pussy.
Yeah. There's a reason you lost, pussy. You picked another Pokemon except for Charmander.
Yeah. Now, if you're trying to play clever by getting the type of France, joke's on you, mate. Yeah.
Yeah. Joke's on you once I get it to level 36.
Yeah. 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 Where am I going now? Oh, we've got to go to Viridian, haven't we?
Oh yeah, to that little shop.
Yeah. And as with Thing Ruby, I'm going to start cutting out the random encounters
Rattata.
after the later parts. In the later parts. What do we think of Rattata?
I've never really liked him. Really.
I
I know
it,
loads
dude.
of people who like him.
I just like it for nostalgic reasons.
Yeah,
Most
yeah,
of the
yeah,
time.
same.
Yeah, I think to me, Rattata is one of them. It fills its job, but it's nothing special.
Yeah, it's
I
not,
wouldn't have. What's its evolution?
Right, okay.
Right. Okay.
I wouldn't have that. Don't I?
Yeah, free potion
Yeah.
time. Look, I'm looking so cheap here. I'm taking every free item the game throws at me.
Red's a mugger. I think what's really going on is that he's walked up to him and gone, "Give me everything you've got."
Yeah. There we go. And it's a
Pidgey.
Pidgey.
Pidgey is brilliant when
does
it
its job.
evolves.
Yeah, Pidgeot's a
Pidgeot.
great design. To me, a Pidgeot is what the regional bird should be, but I can understand why they've had to complicate it in later games, purely because if you do something else simple, it's just going to be a blatant clone, isn't it?
Yeah.
But I feel that when it got up to P-Dove, that's when they started running out of ideas.
Pidove is
Fine,
basically Starly with the colours
Yeah.
changed, isn't it?
I like Starly in its evolution. Staraptor's awesome.
Yeah, Staraptor's, it's from Gen 4 and it's actually cool. Yay.
Gen 4 is good.
Yeah, okay.
Let's not discuss this now. Let's just
I'm not
focus
sure,
on Gen 1. Shut up, Chris.
What's that, Chris, you agree that Gen 4 is a bit bland?
It's not bland.
Anyway, that was a Pokemon Centre. I'm going back in for some reason. Oh, I'm saving. I'm showing off me saving. I'm not going to do this later on. I just want to show how it works. Basically, you press save and the game saves.
Okay, yeah. We need to see that.
I
And
was so confused.
that's the rope battery thing. I'm only showing that once because that's what happens on my emulator. That's not part of the game. Yeah, I could have recorded this from my actual cartridge of it, but then I don't get the whole speed up thing. And if there's one thing I hate, it's grinding in these games. So I'm going to be using the speed up off screen later on to grind.
Good.
And that's for our for viewers' benefit as well as mine. Because otherwise we get loads of irrelevant stuff, and I'll get angry from having to grind so much, so I won't grind, and then I'll spend ages trying to fight the same guy. Pokemon, you buy things.
It was like as soon as it got up to Black and White 2, they suddenly decided, you know what, a town needs more than 4 buildings. Yeah.
Yeah, but in Black and White, they kind of... Castelia City is one of the ugliest cities in the entire franchise.
How can we make this? Go on SketchUp and just use the 3D tool.
Yeah, essentially. Which, funny you say that, considering that's the Gen 4 ideology in a nutshell.
No.
Let's stick this random house on the sprite background.
Poor Stephen.
Anyway, we've got the item from the Pokemon, which is for Oak.
Yep.
Yeah. We delivered Oak Stars.
Batman.
Yeah, it's like Oak has the coolest delivery man ever. Just watch as you open the front door and Batman say, "Hey, I need you to sign for this."
And those Pokédexes are giant.
Yeah.
How do they shove them in their pockets?
How does he get a bike in his bag?
Fold up one.
Yeah,
How
but
does he fit 999 Pokeballs into his bag?
let's think. You've got 99 berries in your bag, so you can't get one more in, but you can get a bike in there. That's Pokemon logic in a nutshell, isn't it?
Quite like his sprite.
Ooh.
That blue, basically.
Pussy.
Yeah. Yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah, that's his name now. Forget the canon.
He's just a proper mangarish, sort of, if you know what I mean. Anime.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting though. Like Blue they've actually used further in Gold, Silver and Crystal, didn't they, where he's a gym leader, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
While Red just stands on a mountain.
Yeah.
He's just like, I'm too awesome for anybody. I'm too awesome to be seen in public.
He isolates himself in a mountain.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm the
you know
champion.
you're about to have a brilliant battle when the guy is standing in a lonely cave or on top of a mountain and he doesn't even say anything when you interact with him.
Yeah.
He pretty much just goes,
Well, no, I think that's deliberate because Red is like the silent protagonist, isn't he? But we just got the town map, which once you learn Fly, you will never ever need. While Pokemon's, it's another Rattata. Yeah, I'm just showing off like how frequent we get random encounters. I'll start cutting them from the next couple of parts.
Right.
Yeah.
Max Repel, suddenly all the shinies are going, he doesn't want us.
Yeah, that's a little heads up, guy. Whenever people watching, whenever you go through a cave, if you use a repel, every Pokemon you would have encountered would be shiny.
Yes.
Also, if a tree falls in the forest and there's no one there, can you hear it? It's the same concept.
My first ever shiny was in black and white and it was a Lipard.
It's funny because mine was a Gyarados. So that counts, right?
I'm not on about event shinies.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, Stephen drew that Charizard. It's great.
Looks good. Awesome.